just lazy. And it's like, bro, it gotta you. I feel like you should show some type of proof of employment if you want to get something. If you want to get this help. Show a pay stub. Show that you making a certain amount of years. Show me that you really cannot afford to live where you live at, or you really can't afford to live in or take care of your bills, or what. Show me so that way I can be able to assist you. But it's people out here who be, and like I said, if you are cheating the system, I'm not. Listen, do what you gotta do. I don't care. Yeah, I'm just saying though, there's people that really need it though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like. Yeah. I wish I could get Section 8. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because I make a certain amount or whatever the case, that don't mean that I don't need help. No, I want to go live live for the low.
But it's always been like that though. And that's crazy. It's always been that they try to go about your income, but they don't go about your income the correct way.
They don't.
I grew up. And, you got to pay for eating school lunch. Your parents do. Yeah. They're supposed to come out of their check and supposed to whatever. And I couldn't get a certain thing in the school. I don't know if you know, we went to the same high school.
All the schools.
Yeah. Same, but I was strictly talking about in the high school while, so that's why I said I brought house. But yeah, we went in school, everything together. Like, but just strictly talking about high school, yeah, like you had to, they gave you regular lunch, but then they had other type of lunch. If your parents put money up on there, you could get that lunch.
Yeah.
Or if your parents is struggling and you're inside like some type of system, whatever, they allow you to get it, but you gotta scan your Western. My ex in high school had that. Yeah. Because she was in foster care home. So she was getting foster care. Like she was getting those type of lunches. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't get those type of lunches because my mom's worked in a good enough job to get by. Mm-hmm. So her, she was dealing with Verizon and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. So they been based on her income. But I'm like, you forget my mother got bills. My mother got this. Yeah. She got all this.
3 kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? Taking care of a household primarily by herself for real. Yeah. So yeah. They don't account for that, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I want people to understand this too, right? If you don't know, well, now you know that if you do, let's just say you make X amount of money a year, right? That's not the money that you bring home a year. You have to divide that by 2. Yeah. So if it says that you make $60,000 a year, you don't bring home $60,000. You only bring home $30,000 a year. Yeah. But they don't count it like that when you do tax. I mean, when you apply for stuff, they go even when you whatever you're trying to obtain, whether it's a car, whether it's a house, whether it's a apartment, whether it's Section 8, they go off your annual income, but they don't go off your real annual income. They go based off that number, but then you have to slice that in half, and that's what you really bring home.
Facts.
So if you make $100,000 a year, you're gonna bring home only $50,000. If you making $32,000 a year, you cut that in half, bro. That's only $15.5 thousand that you bringing home. Yeah. That's not living wages.
Definitely not.
You can't live off that. And like I said, bro, it should be some type of system to where as though you showing like, yo, I got X amount of I make this, but this my debt. This is what I gotta pay monthly. This is what I gotta pay this. Yeah. This is what I gotta pay that. Okay, boom. I'm gonna grant your ass Section 8 because at least you working for real and at least you trying to make it.
Exactly.
They should do it like that, bro.
Word.
They should do it like that. Another quick hit. We already answered that. How do you think people should? How do you think they should handle it amongst the people? Give it out amongst the people. Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Another. This not a. Well, yeah. This a quick hit.
Yeah.
If you was a part of the Saw movies, clip this up. Clip it up. Clip it up. If you were a part of the Saw movies, do you think you can survive? Do you think you can figure out his manipulation, his puzzles, his riddles, and do you think you can survive?
Some of the ones, yeah. It was some...
Mike.
It was some of the... Oh, my bad. I got to get his ad because I'm trying to be relaxed and everything. But some of them, I could endure. I could do the ones when you gotta chop your limbs off and all that. I don't know, man, because it depends on the death.
Oh shit!
It depends, because some of the ones, if you don't do something, you still gonna die a horrible death.
Yeah, like, yeah.
So it's like, damn, no matter what, I'm gonna feel pain.
No matter what, bro.
So if you got a thing to say, chop your wrists off to be able to survive a whole wall that's about to squish you, I might do it. I might have to find a way to do it real quick, because you got to pick and choose what pain you want to go through.
Bro.
Like, it's like, yo.
First of all, it's going to be hard to find a way to do it real quick, because all you got is a saw right there. So you say, yo, saw your wrist off. You can't do that quick.
Well, I'm gonna have to kill myself. I don't think the first moment of me about to chop my hand off, and that's I probably won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
I probably would just like, you know what? I'm gonna have to just die. Like, I'm gonna have to hang myself real quick and something, my nigga. I don't know. Like, that's hard. Bruh, that's hard, my nigga. That's hard.
I'm so happy that, you know what I mean? Because you know what, I believe that people are in unfortunate situations. I'm not going to say like that, but they have been in unfortunate. They've been kept in dungeons and shit. You know what I mean? And the places unknown. You know what I mean? They've been whatever. They've been getting tortured and all that shit. Yeah. I'm happy I ain't got to go through. I'm happy. I'm just going to say, so far, you know, it's knock on wood, you know, everything, God bless us, you know what I mean?
By God's grace.
Yeah.
God, we got to keep God involved. Like, yo,
for real. Yo, you got to. Word. But I'm just happy, bro. I'm happy that we don't have to go through all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go through none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Listen, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy that we got to go through that shit. For real.
Nah, bro. That stuff they was going through. So some of them stuff was indoor. What was okay. Some of the stuff was okay. Like, you have to walk on glass and you have to
word up.
Yeah, to survive or something. Like, it was some stuff that wasn't that bad that you had to do to survive. Like sticking your hand to something and your hands is getting all cut up and blood and all that other stuff. You got to stick your hand to something to get the key to unlock yourself before whatever.
I know y'all like this clip, but to see more clips, make sure you go to the YouTube channel at DSTV103 to see the full video. You already know, man. Make sure you tap in, gang.